Happy May. Happy May. Good morning, good morning. You are so welcome here. We had our 5 days, and the 5 days without class was a little up and a little down, and sometimes it felt like a body without a spine. The day just kind of went on, and there was no break, and that was good in a way. We got longer things done, and then there was like, this really needs some boundary and some structure. So I was really happy to return and to begin here at the heart. First things first, make sure you've loaded your playlist for Anahata off of Spotify. If you can't find it on Spotify, hop to my website, and the website links are all up to date for today, so that you have the music. If you prefer no music with this, fantastic. It's a very rhythmic sequence, and so it will stand well without any music at all. But as ever, the music is a means of a frequency at your end and a frequency at my end that we share in this experience of practice. So it's entirely up to you. For Anahata, play it from there. Otherwise, we should be ready to go. If you use oils, then get your oil. If you don't, just rub your palms together, laying your hand at the center of your chest. If you do, you're going to take your oil right down your sternum, is 1. And then 2 is at the center at 1 finger width below your wrist. The crease of your wrist, go 1 finger width low. And so there's this point right at the center of the wrist. You're just going to put it right there and then rub these 2 points together and just hold there for a beat. And feel how these center points of your wrist have a connection with this center point of the chest. And it brings us into a quality of trust. That we're moving from ourselves to something greater. The lower 3 chakras, the lower 3 aspects of ourselves that we've been working through, the practical, the finite. Now we are moving into the infinite, and the heart is the bridge. So we want to get into a state of trust. So whenever you use the oils before class, it'll be along the line of the sternum over the heart, and then that circle, a finger's width below the base of your wrist, those 2 points come together, and you can use it with the oil or without. These are acupressure points from traditional Chinese medicine, opening the lines of the pericardium, allowing energy to move through, into, and out of the heart to clear. Palms together, heart high. Let's dive in. Let's get it started. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against love. This is our work. Free it up. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, shake it out, and from here we begin. Your playlist begins at the first track, Naturaleza. Starting there, you'll come to stand. So this is a little kriya of its own that you can use at any time. And you inhale the hands up, you inhale the hands down, you inhale the third time, and then exhale, swing it down. We go in and in and in and out. In, in, out. Start as slowly as you need to. And as you get stronger, as you make some space in the shoulders and the chest, it will quicken. We're here for 2 minutes. So it can be very small, right? Tiny bend. In, out. Or it can get bigger. Open the elbows and the wrists and the fingers. We're looking to remove old defenses, old barriers. And they can show up as tension in the shoulders, in the back, in the breath. Let the legs open. The belly opens. Three, two, one. Pause to notice. Feel the chest, the arms, the back. Widen your feet. Palms face forward, one elbow back, one hand forward. Press, press. Each one's an exhalation. And you're drawing your elbow back to equal the extension of your hand forward. So it's not just pressing forward. The elbow goes back, and in the revolution of the spine, that's how we're looking to change. So there's no aggression pressing forward. There's a revolution going inward. X, 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 X. Where does it start to feel sticky? In the biceps, the fronts of your shoulders, your upper back, your belly. Become light, become loose. There isn't force here. Shake out your hands if you need to. 30 seconds. Feel how you're standing more clearly in your feet. You're turning your body from your feet. You're clearing with the exhale through the chest and the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2. Draw both elbows back and inhale. Chin up, 3 more sips. Heart up, chin in, elbows back. Draw your attention and rest your attention in your chest. Feel it expand and open and soften. Chin up and exhale, it comes out. We're amplifying the capability of the heart. Good. Feet are still wide, hands up high. Interlace your fingers, soften your knees, fold to the left, in and up, and out and down. So release the interlace, palms to touch, and then hands can pass the thigh if you like, the shin if you like, or the hands to the floor. It all depends on the body. Keep your knees soft. And rather than swinging down, rather than falling into the hamstring, I want you to find soft knees, a quality fold, a hinge at the hips, and then an unfolding. That the rising open is as important as the folding down. If you can't bring your hands up overhead, you're going to bring your hands to your shoulders. Right? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And widen. Feel. From your fingertips, through your wrists, through your heart, and down into your feet. I am a being of divine light. I am guided in light, supported in light, protected in light. So if that's all the time you have this month, that's it. This will make a significant difference in your posture, in your breath, and in the heart space. So on the days when that's all you've got, I'll meet you there. Otherwise, come down and we'll lie on the back. And bring a block with you as you arrive. The block just goes within reach. Knees are bent. Hands can be wide or down beside you. Right knee to rise. Make a circle with your right knee. So the heart stays open, and now we bring that opening into the hips. You may work with the bent knee, or perhaps reach out into the ball of your foot. Be kind, be wise with your hip. Just for 3. Feel how the circle of your right foot, you can feel it all the way up into your right armpit. Good. And reverse. If the knee starts bent, then bend the knee. You may have some clicking. The knee, the hip may shift around. So if so, and it's more available to you, circle your knee. If you'd like to explore, the leg extends. Just for 3. And for 2. Good. And your right knee to the floor and your left knee circles. Opening the left side pelvis, the hip. Feel it into the left side abdomen. If you like, extend the left leg. And as you open that circle, feel your way all the way up into the left armpit. That the heart is so linked to our breathing that we want to find our way in. Bend your knee and reverse your circle. Work with a bent knee or extend your leg. So in our warm-up, we tuck back into first the legs, the hips, the pelvis, the navel, and then back up into the heart, so that we're always honoring that grounding. 2 feet up. Knees may bend, circle wide, come together and up the center. So sweeping wide, feet together, roll up the center. And then reverse your direction, the feet together, sweeping wide. The modification here, the knees would bend. Circle your knees apart. Bring your knee toward the chest. And so you may work here with the knees. Another modification, hands help the circles. So there's always availability. Good. Feet to the floor. Put your right hand behind your head. Straighten your right leg out to the right corner of your mat. It's a little bit open. Left hand overhead. We'll lift the head, shoulders, bend your right knee. Bring your heel in, your knee out to tap the heel. Inhale back to open, kneecap to the ceiling. Exhale, kneecap turns right. So we open and we close. Exhale to tap. Inhale to open for 4, for 3, 2. Good. Tap and stay and cross your left ankle behind the right and put your left foot down and your right foot open. So tap, stay, cross the left behind the right. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Go. Open, tap, cross, and down, and down. Left hand behind your head, right arm out long, left leg long and a little wide to the left corner. Lift your head and shoulders. Turn your left knee out to tap the left heel, to open and to close. Left knee to the ceiling, left knee turns left. So there's a rotation to turn the heel in and the knee out, and this rotation is setting us up for a cross-legged seat for 2. And the strength of the abdomen, stay here, cross your right behind your left, and then right down, left opens. To tap, to cross. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, out, out. In, out, out. One more. Good. And 2 feet down and 2 hands wide. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Right hand to the right side, just pause there, press away. And feel the line, right thigh to press away, left shoulder drops. And there's an opening from your right hip to your left shoulder. Feel the line through your body, how it passes through the heart. Right foot down, left ankle over the right knee, right arm wide, left hand on your left thigh, press it away. So that rotation goes a little further. If you need to, a little bit side to side. And you're looking to find breath all the way into the left hip socket. And as the left hip opens, the line from hip to shoulder becomes clearer. Left hip, right shoulder crosses through the heart. Good. Knees to chest. There are so many ways that we close off. So roll yourself up. Take your bolster and set it behind you so that you can sit your hips up just a wee bit and a block will come in front. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. If your knees have to be bent, that's fantastic. Sweep side to side. And in this, you'll start to feel the outer hips, the outer waist, the outer ribs, the outer shoulders. Go where you can. Inhale as you reach, exhale through the center. 10, 9, 8, all the way through the backs of your arms. Good. 2 and 1. And coming upright, notice the length from your outer hip up beside your ribs to the shoulders. Everything getting taller. Cross your legs, right shin in front of left. And hands to the block. You may fold a little side to side. Left hand, or as you're ready, left forearm to the block. The right hand sweeps up and you fall back. Bend your right elbow, put your right arm in front of your left as you fold. Inhale, you'll sweep open. And exhale, you will sweep closed. We're finding the outer right hip. We're revolving through the right side of the spine, coming up under the right pectoral muscle of the chest. One more, just like this. And down. Stay. Notice the right side versus the left. And sitting up, change left in front of right for your cross legs. Hands, a little bit side to side. Walk your seat back, palms down, maybe forearms down, side to side. And then the right hand down, and the left hand sweeps open. So if it's too much, you're just going to have your right hand down and fold. Okay? You can be up high, or you can be down low. But it's this work with the breath, getting unstuck through the movements of your spine. And finding the breath out to release the tension that accumulates all the way to the fingertips. Keep your left forearm down. Keep your head down. Stay for 3 breaths. Micro movements, forward, back, side to side as you need to. Building our seat. Good. Then walk yourself up. Put your hands to your knees and start a small circle down into the floor. Inhale across the front, exhale across the back. Close your eyes. Initiate the movement from your pelvis and let your spine and rib cage simply follow. And as you follow, you may find a little more freedom. Let your ribs move up under the collarbones, across the tops of the shoulders, up under the jaw, into the lips, down into the hands and the fingers. We're going 3, 2, we'll pause, change the cross of your legs, and reverse your direction. Start in the hips, start in the pelvis, close your eyes. Inhale across the front, exhale across the back. So we're finding the seat. We're creating an anchor, and then we're creating mobility. Move through the pelvis, move through the navel, become more receptive, more supple through the spine, through the chest, through the upper back, the collarbones. The body holds what has been. Let's let that go. 3, 2. Coast tall, eyes closed, hands on thighs, sit and be still. Releasing from your body any sensation of hesitation. Letting your breath be full and free. Letting the strength of your abdomen sit you tall. The heart is a space of courage, an amplification of what we're here to receive. Out the shoulders, out the hands, out the feet, uncross, shake it out. So the next 3 minutes we will be seated. If seated on your seat with the legs crossed is not appropriate, hop up onto a chair. If you are rounded at all, it will be very difficult and it won't serve you, right? So hop up onto a chair or build your seat. Good. Find a whisper of ha. Feel it at your belly. So it's this little pulse. Close your lips, out the nose, same breath. We're going to keep that going and add a little circle. The shoulders, the wrists. Circle grows. And as you're ready, the arms open. X, 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 X. You are clearing. If you need to, bend the elbows, bring it back down. Any old shoulder issues, keep your hands lower than your shoulders. Keep moving the elbows to open the chest and the back. Or as you have space, the arms extend. Root down into the seat, firm into the navel, and let your upper body, upper back be free. You're clearing inside and out. X, 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 X. A minute to go, just like this. What can you soften? What can you soften? And in the softening, what can you embolden? Hands up high. Inhale, 3 sips in. Heart up, chin in, pause. Chin up, breath out, hands down, eyes closed, normal breathing. Notice the chest, the upper back, the arms, the ability, the possibility. Roll your shoulders, shake it out. We'll come to lie down on the back. Again, the block is within reach. Just as we concluded our last sequence, interlace your fingers over your right shin. Left leg goes long and inhales up and exhale down. Just for 10. 3, 2. Good. Changing sides. Right leg to rise, to fold. The exhalation is removing, shifting the tension of the hips and low back. You're making space for your breath. You're making a foundation, an anchor, a safety, a point of absolute clarity. 3. So that as we open the heart, we're not overwhelmed, we're stable. Good. 2 knees bent, 2 feet flat. Set the block between your thighs, just below the knee. Press your heels down, take your hands up, tuck a shoulder, tuck another, and then bring your elbows down. So this will be our inhale posture. Roll your spine down, stand in your heels. This will be your inhale, exhale down. Eyes closed, and you are rolling through the adjustments that your body has to make to find this pose. You're allowing the heart to come up higher, the spine to become longer, the back of the neck will lengthen. Stay with it. Mine has a lot of heat that comes to the surface, the front body opening, the thighs, the hips. 3, roll down and roll up. You're making some new connections in the spine and in the pelvis. 2, heart coming up. Good. Take the block aside, set your heels out long, your hands out wide, and feel what you've made in the front body. You are a receiver. Let this in. Be changed. Start here. Walk your feet in. Hands to your shins. Roll your way up to a cross-legged seat. So again, using your bolster, or if you prefer, you can sit on the edge of a chair, edge of a couch, whatever is required. The next few pieces are going to fit right into each other. Fingertips to your shoulder. Turning left and turning right. Inhale left, exhale right. Let your wrists rise over your elbows, your thumb, first fingertips touch, turn your chin. Finding space through the inner arms, the front of the chest. Turn from the navel. In, left, out, right. As you clear this field, you release fear. As you release fear, you find courage. As you find courage, you build safety so that you can re-encounter the places that may have felt like harm, and you are safe. And therefore, the world becomes less limiting. We don't have to protect ourselves. We can build our own fortitude, our own safety, our own clarity. For 5, 3. Good. Find center, interlace your fingers, press up, and release wide. All the things that are sticky. It's day 1. It's going to be a little cranky. Bring your belly down. Good. Walk to your left side of your mat. Put your right hand wide and your right arm flat to the floor. Your hand is in line with your shoulder. Roll to your right hip. Drop your head. Bend your left knee and drop your left foot to the floor. And a little turn. So there are twists here. All through the sequence. Twists are an invitation inward. Roll to the belly down. Good. Walk your body to the right. Left palm flat. Roll to the left hip. Bend your right knee. And drop your head. Roll down. Good. Right arm to reach out. Right toes tuck under. Left hand to reach back. Hold your left heel or simply reach back. On your inhale, lift the chest and down. Press into your left foot, lift your hip and down. So you're using your left hand to open your left thigh. You're using your left leg to open your left chest. Your right toes are tucked under, your right knee is off the floor, and your breath gets bigger through both sides of your body. 3, 2, and 1. Left hand out, left toes tuck under, knee off the floor. Right hand reach back, bend your right knee. If that's where you go, go there. If you can reach your ankle, lift your chest, roll down. Lift your right thigh and down. Now close your eyes, find your inhale as you rise, find your exhale as you descend. The left hand and the left leg are very firm and strong. The right heel reaches to the ceiling. The right hand opens the right thigh. The right heel opens your right chest. 5, keeping the left side strong. 4, 3, 2, and down. Hands under your head, wag your tail, loosen your hips, soften your abdomen. And pressing back towards hands and knees, tuck your chin, drop your head and wag your tail. Rounding your back. Good. And come back down to the belly. So the legs extend. You inhale your chest. Exhale, bend your knees. Straighten your legs to lift. And exhale, roll down. So the work is in the legs. And from the legs, you lift the heart. And you roll down through the thighs, down through the belly, down through the heart. And the whole body rolls open and rolls down. Flushing out the front system. I want you to really reach into your toes. Use your legs. 3. It can be small. 2. Just a little lift of the shoulders as you extend the legs. 1 more time. Good. And hands and knees, tuck your chin. Drop your head, drop your head, drop your head. Wag your tails, hips go side to side. Drop your head more. Good. Turn over and you'll come onto your back, just holding your shins for a moment to roll forward and back. A counter pose. Pratikriya. You will roll your way up, plant your feet and stand. Good. Interlacing your fingers behind your head. The knees bend, heart comes down. Inhale, elbows wide, stand tall. Exhaling down, inhaling up. So we go right here 25 times. Now this is the modification. If you need to modify more, hands to thighs. If you need to, hands on a desk, holding the back of a chair or the edge of a table, right there. So we're keeping the low back flat. Or hands to shoulders, or hands behind the head. So use these modifications throughout the sequence. Widening your feet just so slightly. Really finding the hinge of your hips. And drop into the thighs, drop into the heels, folding and unfolding 10. Doing your practice, not mine. On the exhale, can you just let go? Falling into the legs. On the inhale, be lifted. It's less muscular and more folding and unfolding on the breath. 3, 2. And standing tall, palms open, heart open, and just allow the redistribution of energy through the space in you and beyond you. From the heart out in all directions. Out the hands, out the feet. And we'll bring it down into a cross-legged seat. And we return to where we began. Again, a chair can be great. I'll do some chair sequences that you can replay if you like. Heart high. Sitting tall. You've made this vast opening through the chest. Notice that. You've strengthened the back of the spine. Notice that. Strong back, soft front. We return to that little exhale with a ha. It's a little lighter. It's a little quicker. Feel it as a little pump at the belly. Put your lips together. Come out the nose. Feel a sensation. Kapalabhati is a clearing, that you're clearing internally and externally. We're going to keep that rhythm. We'll keep that breath very light, very soft, as though you were whispering. And let's add the soft circle of the hands, as though you were scooping up handfuls of petals. Feel the space you've created, the spaciousness of the heart, the kindness that's available to yourself now. Explore the elbows, the fingertips, the wrists. Find these circles as a great blessing around you, a freedom, a radiance, a beauty. Move in the way you want to live this afternoon. Move in the way you want to be spoken to this afternoon. Slow it down. Speed it up. It's up to you. This is yours. Our work here is to remove the limitation. Our work here is to remove the I should. I should move bigger. I should move faster. If you are seated with your wrists or your fingertips moving only and your breath is steady, that is a perfect place to practice. If your arms are wide and full, like a wingspan around you, that is a perfect place to practice. This is yours. Eyes closed, clear the space of your heart. Got a minute. You are a blessing. You are a blessing in this day. Move in a way that allows you to experience the sensation of your own blessing in your body, in your field, in your fingertips. Be daring, loves. Only you can open this door. Let it get lighter. Let it get quicker, looser. 30 seconds. What's in your way? What's in your expression? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hands up high. Inhale. 3 sips, chin up. Heart up, chin in, reach. Receive. Now drop your attention into your chest. Soften your shoulders down your back. Feel everything land in the heart. And the chin up. And the breath out. And the hands down and the eyes closed. Receive. Pause your playlist. Pause your playlist. And sit tall and simply feel that there is this radiant new quality of self. The physical body is elevated, the navel strong, the seat clear, and the heart high. Our choices from this posture are different. Our words to one another from this posture are different. Feel the difference between before and after. It's believed that directly behind the heart center is where the soul resides. Kartar means doer. Sat is truth. So Sat Kartar is a person who walks and speaks and acts from this radiant truth, who's in touch with this light. So we use this mantra and we put this mantra of Sat Kartar. Sat, S-A-T, Sat, try it. Kar, K-A-R, Kar, Tar, T-A-R, Sat, Kar, Tar. We add a gesture, the palms together is Sat, truth. Kar, palms forward, Tar, palms away. Sat, Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. Smooth it out. Sat, Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. Close your eyes. Sat, Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. Explore the gesture. Sat, Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. As though you are removing the barriers from around you. Sat, Kar. As though pressing away what is false, what has been handed to you falsely, and making space for the resonance of this truth to arrive full and strong and compassionate and powerful. I am the doer of this truth. This is the truth of all my doing, of all my action, of all my thinking. Tar. We go. Sat, Kar, Tar. 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 Shoulders soft. Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. Drop into the back of your body, the back of your seat, the back of your spine. There is no force here. There is resonance. One more minute. We go. Sat, Kar, Tar. 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 Soften. Sat, kar, tar, sat, kar, tar, sat, kar, tar. Silently. Slower. One more. Hands to thighs, eyes closed. Notice. Your attention resides at the chest. If you choose to use your playlist, start it for one more song, motif, and find your Savasana. Any tension in your low back from the seat, let your heels be wide, your knees fall in, low back rests, hands open. If the low back feels even and stable, the legs walk out long, unfold the knees, the feet shake out, the knees shake out, the eyes close. You are a receiver. You receive food and sunlight and sleep. Receive this renewed energy of the heart that is yours. Receive this. You are loved. Choose this. Choose to receive it. Practice it. You are loved. Breathe it in. Stay longer. Rest is always good. Or roll to your seat. Sitting tall. Nothing is possible without love. It's our impetus. It's our ignition. It's our reason. allow this 40 days to clear, embolden, and enrich your ability to feel your own love, your own safety, your own truth. And this will change everything. Sweep wide, reach tall. Palms together, thumbs to the forehead center. I am this. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat. Nam. Sat Nam. Move, love, inhale, pray, rest, create, exhale, sense, listen, receive, be. From here, we begin. Tomorrow at noon. I'll see you soon. Sat Nam. If you'd like to be part of this month's Soul Soil, we will be having a subtle practice on the side. It is an ongoing practice. It is a mental practice that clears the heart. So if you want to be part of Soul Soil this month, we will have 2 calls, one on the 24th and one on the 26th. It's a Monday and a Wednesday. You pick one, you show up, you hear how it's going for everyone else in the group. You realize that your transformation is shared, that your transformation is part of something that we are all a part of, that you're not alone, that it's not personal, and that you are a part of all of us. Beautiful. So hook up to the Soul Soil, send me an email if you want to be a part of it, and I will send you that practice. Tomorrow at noon, Friday noon. See you there. Sat Nam.